The Starlight Lounge presents An Evening with the Progressive Box.
Oh, what a great audience. Let's dim the lights for this next one. Nope, too much. There it is. Gotta get things just right. Like Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Tell us what you want to pay, and we help you find coverage options that fit your budget. And now, the mood is right. Wait, the lights are back on again. Trudy, can you? And now it's completely dark.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Blog Talk Radio.
You're listening to the Lina Jones Diamond Network Show. This is the place where you and your business are the stars. Now welcome your host, Lina Jones.
Hey, what's up, Diamonds? Welcome to the Lina and Brian Hour. Thanks for tuning in and listening today, and we got some special treats going on for you. Go ahead, Brian. Take it away. Tell them about what's going on.
Oh, my
He's
goodness.
here. He's here. Say hello, Brian.
Hello. I did not realize I was going to be the one to carry the load tonight. But as you said, this is your escape show and my escape show, too. Well, I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Diamonds out there, we're going to make this your escape show, too, because of all things going on. Obviously, I want to say my condolences to the folks out there who are suffering right now. But at the same time, we're going to make this more of a show of escape and give you a break from all this for a little bit, because
that's right.
You're going to have to go right back to it after this unless you find a movie or something, because if you turn on the TV or the radio, you're going to be inundated. But tonight, we're going to try to break it away from you a little bit. It's been an exciting month. I do this once a month with Lina. Privileged to be on this Diamond Network that is growing, ladies and gentlemen, by leaps and bounds. We are now syndicated. Well, hell, I can't say we. Lina Jones Diamond Network is now syndicated. Congratulations, Lina. Now, folks,
thank you.
If you haven't listened, or if you're a latecomer, or if you haven't listened to some shows in a while, you're going to be able to listen to all of them, because she is now not only on here once a week, but she's going to be on she already is every day, Monday through Friday, on American Hearts Radio Network. So they're playing all of her stuff until it catches up. So that's going to take a while, I think.
It is.
That is really cool to hear, and I'm so happy for you. You really deserve it, and I think it's just the beginning of, more growth for you. But definitely, congratulations, and folks, you can see the American Hearts Radio right there on her stuff, and then of course she is already on. She went to their network and told me, she goes, "Hey, I went on their homepage, and boom, there I am."
Yeah.
So,
you don't see my diamond logo there. My diamond logo is not there yet, but we're working on it. You just see Lina Jones Diamond Network. It's got a black, but that's okay because my website has a lot of black incorporated in it.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, and I just was on your website today, and I think it looks wonderful. Just another great guest and line of guests that we've been fortunate to have on this show, along with Too Cute and Pete DiLorenzo and the folks that we've been bringing to you every month. Today is no, exception to the rule. Another fantastic lady, Maria Olson. Of course, we had Sheila Smiley on here today. I don't want to say her, but Maria Olsen, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been watching movies for the last 7 or 8 years, odds are you've seen her. Best known for her appearances, but these are the best known ones. So there's other movies you've probably seen her in too. But she was Miss Dodds in The Fury, and she was Miss Dodds and turned into this thing called The Fury as a monster. And Percy Jackson and the Olympians. That's the episode of The Lightning Thief, that movie. Paranormal Activity 3, American Horror Story, Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem. And I mean, that's just a few. She's worked on more than 65 feature films, 150 shorts, television shows, and the list goes on and on. 2005, so the last 11 years. That's a lot to do in 11 years. 65 films, 150 shorts. That's a lot.
Yeah.
This lady works. Now, she's also a casting director, a producer, and I have had the honor, Lina, of interviewing her on just about every show I've had. BTS radio show, BTS Entertainment Network now, bringing her here to the Lina Brian Hour to discuss what she's got going on. Not only that, but Mark of the Witch is the latest project, which her company actually sent me the movie, and I watched it. I watched the screener for the movie, and she did an incredible job in this film. She was, one of the leads, and just magnificent job. She's also, though, the last time I interviewed her, this is interesting, Lina, there was a movie that came out in the 70s, late 70s, I believe it was, called I Spit on Your Grave. And I saw it. And, boy, it was, I can't really go into a lot of it here because it was pretty graphic. Let's just say it was about this lady who a bunch of men did bad things to, I'll say it that way, and she got revenge on them one at a time. And it was kind of like an independent film, like a B movie, I guess, but it became a cult classic to where years afterwards people were talking about this movie, and there was part 2 or 3 was made, but it was not done by the original director and writer of the first one. Well, I interviewed Maria, who you're going to hear tonight, on I Spit on Your Grave, Deja Vu, last year. I interviewed her about this because she was in that movie, and it's still in post-production, I see on her IMDb page, but that is the official part 2 of the original one. So if you've seen the original and you saw a part 2 to that, that was not done for the same production company, the same director, etc. She actually got together with the director of the original. The woman that was in the original came back to play the mom of the latest victim, and so I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to go into too much, but that's another big film that she has called I Spit on Your Grave, Deja Vu, which is, I guess coming out pretty soon.
Is she?
Go ahead.
Is she like a horror queen?
Yes.
Because I gotta tell you, because in Paranormal 3, like I saw the first one you were saying, Percy Jones. I saw one of Percy Jones. I'm not sure if the one that you're talking about, the one I saw. Saw one of the other.
Percy Jackson and the Olympian.
Percy Jackson, yeah, but I did see Paranormal 3, and I gotta tell you, that movie scared the crap out of me. I never watched it. I really, I never watched another paranormal movie. I was like, that's just, it scared the crap out of me. I can't, I don't even like watching horror movies because, especially stuff like that, because that was just like so real, and the way it was filmed, it was, I liked it because it was filmed like almost like real life, and so it's just like a person with a video camera going through their house, So these were just, that scared the crap out of me. Now I didn't see American Horror. I don't know if I want to see it. Not knocking anything for her because we got a lot of, not we, but there's a lot of horror fans out there. Now, I used to be a horror fan, about a decade ago, but I've just seen some movies that just scared the crap out of me. I mean, I just like...
Right, yeah.
I mean, I had a hard time watching Penny Dreadful, but I kept watching it, so I didn't want to put horror queen because I'm just like, okay, I don't want to say she's a horror queen because I don't know that whether she is or not when I did the advertisement.
Yeah. No, she, it's the genre she's in now, but she can go in and out. Percy Jackson's was more of a fantasy, I guess, than horror.
Yeah,
but
it was. But I didn't see Dodd. I didn't see Mrs. Dodd. You said so. I'm going to be looking for that one because I think I can handle the Percy Jackson. Now, American horror Story and zombies, I don't like gushy, bloody eating stuff. I don't like movies like that. But American Horror, I don't know if I even want to tiptoe down that alley. And you said Mark of the Witch. I don't even think I want to see.
Well, now I got to tell you, Mark of the Witch. Even though it sounds, it's it is, how can I say it? It's, I mean, it still is in that genre, but it's more of a psychological type. There's a lot of imagery in the movie. There's a lot of. It's more of a thinking person's horror show. Let's put it that way. And you really got to follow it because there's a lot of there's a twist at the end, but it's not your gore fest horror thing, where there's just blood everywhere. It's not one of those, but it's definitely got its surprise moments, but it's not it's not like Jason, Friday the 13th or something. It's really a thinking. To me, you got to have some intelligence to watch this thing because there's going to be parts of it where you have got to follow it because later on it's going to be foretelling of something coming later in the movie, and I just don't want to give too much away, but there is a lot of imagery and you got to think when you watch this movie, and it's really the cinematic parts of it are really done very well. There's some different. It's really done differently than your average film. You can tell this director was looking for a different feel when they were putting this thing together. They definitely wanted their own look and everything. So
I definitely have to give her some props for doing the horror flicks because you have to be a strong person mentally and spiritually to be able to pull that off and convince the end viewer. You know what I mean? It's like they follow that suspense or that drama along with you, to where you just don't know what's going to happen next. And I am truly honored and blessed to have a 16 Emmy nominee here on my little network, Brian.
Oh yeah. Well, now wait a minute. Before we give any more away, let's move away from Maria just for a little bit so we can tackle some things with her because what about Professor Gravitron Saves the Universe? Would you watch that one because it's animated and it's science fiction and comedy? So would that?
Yes, I
would that be more of your?
I do like some. I'm not completely, away from it because, like I said, I watch Penny Dreadful. And it's just that some of them are just a little bit too deep for me. I can't sleep because I have nightmares. I get nightmares when I'm sleeping. So, I just, I don't want things completely.
Now, Mark of the Witch did not give me any nightmares, and I watched it twice, at least 1.5 times. Let's put it that way. I wanted to make sure, and I made notes and everything while I was watching it. So I guess maybe that's why it didn't give me nightmares because I was kind of almost watching it more, less from a audience than kind of more of a not a critic. Now I wasn't doing a critique. I was doing like a preview. I was really, I wasn't reviewing it. Right. I wasn't doing the thumbs up, thumbs down thing. I was just more or less doing a preview for the movie. And
now I can watch it if it's in the daytime. If it's early in the day, I could watch a horror flick. But past 8 o'clock at night, I'm not watching any horror flicks. But during the day, if it's like early,
it wasn't scary. It was one of those that later on I found myself thinking about certain parts or what this character did and how it was neat the way that twist happened. I didn't see that. Those are the things I thought about afterwards with this.
Hey, you got to be a strong person. I got to hand it to the woman to be able to do so many of them. She deserves her props. Her spirituality must be intact. That's got to be some stuff intact to be able to do things like that. But you said we were going to stop talking about her because she's coming on.
Right.
She's gonna call in.
I want to save some for the